hearing that it wasn't on Tuesday, it was on Monday. That's why he's now fishy. And even they had come out on that same Monday saying it was same Monday Mohbad kpai, it will make sense. You understand? They would have see this case that go down end 30. But because of the mystery of time of kpai, even the time of announcing that Mohbad have kpied on Tuesday is what is making everybody more curious. It's not just about they buried him on time, kinikon. Nobody leaves a young child. No parent leave a young child for a long time. Now, maybe Baba gets in there. Everybody is seeing Mohbad already swelling. This is not the Mohbad I left on Monday. Oh yeah, Igbelosi police station. Police, now like this, so I need permits. Nkoba Mori, they did not give. They did not bring what did they call him? Report. Should they put Mohbad in his freezer at home and be worshiping him or what? The next thing is to bury. And he has accepted. He took his defeat. Me, Lagbara. God giveth, God taketh. Now, when somebody says there was an accident, right? During the accident, they rushed the person to the hospital. You, as a family member, you got there, or a friend or somebody, you got there, you see that the person did not make it. Would you go and be doing autopsy on the road? You will not.
Hi, sorry, I came up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just want to ask this question, yeah? You see, I know that... Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. You know, I know that I for one, I could defend Baba. So I was a Baba strong supporter. But you see, yeah, there are just some things that when we try to defend, it just makes us sound as if we're not really looking for this justice, to be honest. Yeah, because you see, now, Prime Boy called him on his way to Mohbad's house to say, oh, I heard that Mohbad had died. And he was like, oh, I'm on my way to the house. Let me get to the house. When I get to the house, I'll confirm, or whatever he said to Prime Boy. Now, he got to the house and was told that this is what happened. Oh, Mohbad had a fight with Prime Boy and they called the nurse. A father, this is Prime Boy that he knows. This Prime Boy that if he was a total stranger that he doesn't even know who that person is, you'll be like, okay, how can I find this person? But this was Prime Boy that spoke to him probably hours or minutes before he got to that house. As a father would call, immediately start calling Prime Boy. What happened? I heard you having fought with my son. What happened? Where is the nurse? Just like the nurse said she didn't see him. He would insist on seeing Prime Boy, whatever Prime Boy is, he would insist on getting to see Prime Boy that night, or that nurse. That nurse will be found. He will hold on to everybody until they provide that nurse. This is what I'm trying to say. But not to the best of our knowledge, nothing as such was done. In fact, Prime Boy said he was calling Baba. Baba was not picking up his phone again. So this is what we have to look into. If we now are saying that, yeah, I can, you can respond to that.
We're expecting him the same minute, the hour that, okay, he said they told him to go back home. But based on, if we have to calculate it, Blessing calling him while they were on the boat to say, Eke Sarah, Mohbad Itiku, and cutting call. We don't know how long they spoke. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to overthink things, right? Now, going by the narrative, because Prime Boy said he said Baba was already around that Eleganza, which is not far to Mohbad's place anymore. Now, when he said that, he said that Baba was even sounding.
I can play Prime Boy. Hold on. I can play Prime Boy. I can play analysis Prime Boy. So that one more
Okay, so
explanation Prime Boy.
He heard the way Baba was sounding like shaking.
Mommy, mute.
Now, Baba not got it to the house to hear the narrative that bye, nurse came to treat. Even if he is there at Lekki 10 p.m., we cannot say if indeed he called Prime Boy immediately or how he will.
So
react.
Can I play it now?
Nobody knows how. See, sorry, Emma Binu. If they give you $50 million now, some people die. They buy immediately. Some will run scoliosis. You can never predict somebody's movement at that moment, because then you're already on your flight and fight mode. It has set in. Shock has come in. It's later you might be thinking, because sometimes all of us, we are not the ones in the shoes. So we want to decide. And now, can I even ask, the way you are reacting now, was it the way you were reacting in 2023? A lot of you were crying. You were still crying for months. You were still shattered. Now imagine the person, God that is the real father, how to react. Me, I don't know how to tell people how to react. Until they tell us, this is this, this is that. I will, based on what they express. But please, go ahead and play what's going on.
Mommy, are you ready? Mommy. Okay.
It was on Monday when I was on bike when I was texting me that I'm on the island, that I need my bag, and she said please don't come here for now. So I text her again and like don't come here for now. I was on my way to my brother's apartment so they were saying. So I was not like so I was not like and I'll need my clothes, I'll need some stuff in the bag. So I now texted me that I need my bag. So she now replied me. So I was like worried. I asked my director, like, what's wrong with these people? Why would she tell me not to come here for now? Then I have lifestyle number. So I texted lifestyle too. What's up lifestyle? Please, I need my bag. And my director stuff is in the car too. How can I get it? So lifestyle said, okay, I will check it for you. So lifestyle, after like 10 minutes, lifestyle, have you gotten my bag and my director stuff? He said, yes. That I has only gotten my own. But you go and check the car, you go and check the unit to check for my director.
Gbọ́ kíní yẹn dáadáa mà.
Kí lẹ sọ?
Ẹ ń pariwo nǹkan kan crack níbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ̀ ń play. And again,
Oh, sorry.
volume yẹn ò lọ sókè dáadáa mà.
How can I get it now? He said,
Okay.
that was
Yes,
around maybe 3 or something. So because I don't really check the time, but it was around afternoon. So it was like, okay, I told him that you should let me send it through dispatch. Then he said, okay, I should call him back, that he wants to order for dispatch. Then I sent the address of the apartment I sent the address to him. Then he said, okay. I'm not even scared of anything. Because I know the estate I am, the security there, so you can't just come in and say you want to attack me. Because I know nothing. I don't even believe anything is going on in the house. My own belief is that MOHBAD will surely come here and will settle things out. So that's my own belief. I don't know there's something else going on there. So I text lifestyle was like, okay, prime boy, I'm going. I've seen one dispatch. He's on his way. I waited for like 20 minutes. Then I texted him. I have not received any call from any dispatch. Then he said he has left the house. I said, why now? Why will you leave the house without telling me? You know I need my bag. Can you come? How will I get it? Then he said his mom called him, so he gave me an excuse that he's going to sue Lagos. Then I said, okay, now who is in the house that can get my bag for me? Because I know there's a lot of guys in the house. Then he said, okay, he sent me OG's number. Now, so I text OG, what's up? Then OG was not applying for good morning, good afternoon. He's really sorry for what happened yesterday. I said, no, that's a minor thing that will settle it. I need my bag. So lifestyle said lifestyle said he has already told you what the bag is. Then I said I'll be sending my director down to that apartment. So they should just they should be will be on his way now, that they should give him the bag. So then he said okay. So I sent him my director number, then I gave my director OG's number. So my director went direct to the house. he was outside. He did not even enter the compound at all. So OG came to give him the bag outside. We don't even enter the house. So immediately when he gets the bags, he turned the same Uber that took him there is the same Uber that brought him back to the apartment I was. So I'm getting to where I am. Then I asked him also that he said it's traffic, and I said okay. Then I checked the bag. I saw my Quran, I saw my passport, I saw my clothes. Then I said okay. Then I changed to what I need. Then I asked him what's up now? Did you see MOHBAD? He said no, that did not enter the house. That it was outside they gave him the bag. And I said, did he what's going on? Did he see anybody? And he said he saw them playing table tennis in the compound. He said he saw Adura and one guy also playing table tennis in the compound. That was what he. No problem. Then I just focused on Adura's birthday. I apologized to everyone that was there and explained what happened to them, because most of everyone that was there was our childhood friend. So they said, you are MOHBAD child, tomorrow now we'll see you guys together again. So we just end the conversation there and continue the party. So it was now after the party on Monday, we went back to Ikorodu on Tuesday morning very early. So we were so tired. So we now went to one of our niggas' apartments when we get to Ikorodu. So I said, no, I'm tired. After eating, I said, I'm tired. I want to go and rest. Then I went inside one room there and I lied down there. I slept over. It was raining that day heavily. So I just went straight to one room. I was sleeping. It was where I was. My phone is switched off. For you to know how tired I am, I can't even plug it because I'm so tired. After the birthday, after the Sunday drama, Monday I went to have fun with my brothers and friends. Tuesday long driving. So I just went inside and go and rest. So sleeping, I was sleeping when someone came to wake me up. My good manager said, Prime boy, there's a news flying around that MOHBAD is dead. And I said, leave me alone, Charlie. Why will you come and wake me up? So the next thing I was like, I was sleeping again. Then someone said, I returned back to sleep. Someone just kept on going, I'm serious. So I want to see the video. Then I heard a voice saying, MOHBAD is dead. Then I jump up from my sleep and say, where is my phone? So checking my phone, I saw my phone is switched off. Then I put on my phone like this. I saw thousands of messages. Prime boy, is it true? Prime boy, is it true? Prime boy, Then I was confused. What was going on? What is the battle? Someone I saw on Sunday that was fine. What's going on? So our friends started calling me both outside and inside the outside country and in Nigeria. Everyone started texting me, Prime, what's going on? Prime, is it true? Prime, what's going on? Then I said, okay. The next thing I did was I called his dad because I didn't even believe that story. So I called his dad Daddy, she told me that is all. So I called him again, like after 30 minutes. I had to I was worried. Every one of our friends were together. We drove down to our room straight immediately to go and check maybe the news is true. So Olórí ẹbí on my statement, he picked my call twice. Then the third time when I called him, he did not pick my call again. So I was not. The next thing I saw this text one saying, he fought with a friend, but I'm jealous of him, but I beat him with jazz. That was the first stuff I saw online when I did the video. Crying in the car, mommy, why you like? So that was when the trauma started. So yeah. The key was not in, blah blah blah.
Olórí ẹbí ni sẹ́. Olórí ẹbí ó yẹ máa bọ̀ lókè.
Olórí ẹbí tí a.
Someone went upstairs and take something. They just jammed the door was jammed. So they were not trying to open the door. I remember they were talking, they were just gisting. they consume. We now saw the Akilu said, I don't jam on the one. Then they said the keys inside you, something like that. So I said, they should go and bring maybe knife or so, something like that. So, I don't know. Don't interject things. Don't interject. Sometimes your question come down. Don't interject things, please. Maybe screwdriver or so, something like that. So Mobad just was trying, Mobad was the one that opened the door, So then I was not saying that, I just wanted that, boy, you could take code and check carpenter. And then it was not like no more. I was just, you understand, we were playing, but the door was jammed. So, but they later opened the door. Mobad later opened the door. When it was later opened, was it locked? When you guys were leaving, or just left unlocked? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. You don't know about this. Let me ask you one quick question. She Mohbad ni or not there? Yes or no? Although they're not states. I mean, Mom, I don't know. Okay, because I'm not there. Okay, fine. She Mohbad ni cook. Our country saw story saying there was a cook that went to somebody's farm. Welcome.
Nemoli's sister Ayilistic, so that is all about it. Could you bear hello?
Yeah, but that's I think the one me I still remember is not this current one, which was sometime last year when Prime Boy talked about his own, that he spoke to Baba and he heard the way Baba's voice was shaking. He was even feeling for Baba and all that. So if you even hear from Prime Boy, he was even saying that later he heard the narrative about him eating Mohbad. So they could have told Baba a funny story, not releasing identity at first, trying to cook up some kind of story. First,
but Nemoli, let me take you back. Ìgbà tí Mohbad kú, was kí lorúkọ blogger to post ẹ pé he died of ear infection. That was the first narrative tí everybody kọ́kọ́ gbọ́. It was later they now changed it.
Yes. So, and that could have been the story they gave Baba, that he went to the hospital. And that's why Baba rushed to the hospital. We shouldn't forget, he went to the hospital.
Yeah, but Emily, sorry, sis. You know that Baba has said this from the beginning, that he, the first interview, I'm not sure, maybe is it the BBC, or he said that before this whole, I don't know if it was those guys, whatever they call his name, that interviewed him when he was wearing Ankara. So he said that he was told that his childhood friend, but what he was trying to say was like, oh, this is the fight that Mohbad and Prime Boy always fight, that's what they always do and all of that. So which means that they had told him from the beginning. So it's not as if maybe they lied to him, they didn't bring in Prime Boy, or they hide Prime Boy identity to him. Like he knew that it was Prime Boy. But my point is this, yeah. If someone tells me that, oh, God forbid, something happened to my child, and I came there and I was told that this is what, immediately as a parent, well, you're going to be shocked that, oh, my child is dead. My neme's child is dead. Do you understand? What happened to him? That's what the first thing. Oh, is this person? Where is this person? Oh, he will start immediately dialing his number back and start calling Prime Boy immediately. That's just the point I'm trying to make. Which because they said that, yes.
Has anybody asked him if he called Prime Boy? Because I think there was a record later. Said he got to find out that later he said he's not Prime Boy. That how do I put it now? Like it was based on the nurse's treatment, which a lot of people are looking at as nurse treatment, and I think that's why he must have just said that. What's that word again? That's something like God has taken him. You understand? Now that Ankara one was on the 13th, the day Mohbad was buried rather. And that was where the day that they said Zomo, when all those people went to gather there, he was interviewed on that same day, 13th. So I agree with you that he must have heard the information. Oh, Prime Boy and Mohbad had the fight. While he was fighting, Mohbad punched the glass. But it's not that Mohbad stabbed him. It's not that Prime Boy stabbed him. It's not that Prime Boy hit him. But Mohbad was one that hit the window. Now looking at it, oh yeah, Shishe. You understand? Mistake. And
but then Molly, after that news, ọbẹ̀ má kàn jẹ̀ náà pé o. Ní Molly, ọbẹ̀ má kẹ̀jẹ̀ náà pé.
First, Obema Kweje, but I wish it's Obema Kweje they told Baba, or he punched the glass. Now, is Karimo's record, one of, I'll call for that, where I saw it. Now, Karimo's record was saying something about maybe the medicine interacted with Obema Kweje, or there's something you should not take. So, these people have already started cooking their narrative.
Can I say something, Lenimole? Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to believe that the autopsy toxicology, private one, is going to give us the real truth.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, that at the end of the day, this autopsy gives us closure, like tells us what actually happened to her. Because you see, I am of the belief that Baba knows exactly what happened to Mohbad. But you see, when he is now, we can clearly see that what they're telling us is not right. But now, if Baba is also telling that narrative to us, that's where the problem is, because we are supporting him and looking for justice. And if he's telling that same narrative that we believe that there's is not true. So I just want to believe that maybe he's keeping this whole whatever he has, the truth. He's keeping it until God, or until when, I don't even know. Or maybe, I don't know, because if you go to CTC, he's saying the same thing that they all have said. So to me, I think if the corona want to give the DPP advice or whatever, want to give whatever, put everything together, they're going to put everything together based on what Baba has said, but based on what Mama and every other person there, and they're all saying the same thing. So which is so confusing. If Baba's statement or Baba's testimony at the inquest was the only one that was different. Yeah, if his testimony at the inquest is the only different narrative, the only different story, it's like is the one that is different from every other person, then I'll say, okay, yeah, Baba is on the right track. But Baba's testimony kind of like tallies with what every other person is saying. That's what is being confusing now. Except I can hear you, sis.
Except if what?
I don't want to believe that what they said is what actually happened. But except if that's what actually happened. Do you understand? I don't know. That's just what I sometimes think, because
we want Baba to speak. Sorry, please. We want Baba to speak like he was there on Monday. You were never in that house on Monday. I was never in that house on Monday. We got to know about it later. Now, Baba giving his own testimony. Could it be his questions, were they based on when he heard it? Did they ask him that after this news had come out, did you further hear any other thing? I don't think that question was asked, because I was going to ask you a question concerning Prime and ask every other people. Now, Prime Boy says that he's been here when he put on his phone, because it's quite funny. His own phone too was switched off all through Monday to Tuesday. On the island, lights they maybe where they lights no day, right? Now, after the whole party on Monday, is he saying he did not get any message from people in the house on Monday? When he switched on his phone on Tuesday, in the evening after news has broken out, is this saying that he never got an info or hint from anybody in the music industry, in the social life that in the social community where he belongs now, that Mohbad have died? If people could be trending, I keep saying that, if Twitter was trending earlier before Mohbad's death, before they announced that Mohbad have died, in short, even earlier before earlier before, what's that Mumu timing again? 3:30 or PM they announced it. If people have been informed, how come? Me, I'm still asking. Prime Boy, he did not get information. Can Prime Boy do us all a favor? and check his phone if he's still using the same phone. Because somebody might have messaged him.
Exactly.
Monday,
Can I? Yeah,
Tuesday
yeah.
morning.
Can I answer that here? I want to be of the because when I listened to the recent interview he did, or the recent question and answer at Supreme's on Supreme's platform, I can clearly say that Prime Boy have heard something. The way he was so persistent on getting
Realistic.
any news from that house on that Monday, the way he
Realistic.
was calling, yeah.
He said it now when he first came out, even the interview with TVC when he was declared wanted. He made mention that after the show, after all that, he went back to the stage and then left. He went back to his brother to continue the house party they want to do. He said that it was people were calling him that his phone was dead, he was asleep, he was sleeping, that he just woke up, and there's so many phone calls and messages that were coming through his phone. You understand? And he said he didn't believe that person we are still saw yesterday, you understand? Like, well, what's happening? Like, blah, 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 blah. And that is when he spoke to a few people that told him that MOHBAD is dead, that he didn't believe it. And he has to call Baba. You understand? So
No. That's Monday. You are giving two. Yeah.
I'm giving
So he called Baba on Tuesday. On Monday was when he was calling everybody to get.
Yeah, because he said that Monday he was sleeping, right? He said he received so many calls.
No, not Monday. He said Tuesday. Tuesday, he had gone back to Ikorodu. That was when he was sleeping and switched off his phone. But throughout Monday, he was trying to get his bag.
Yeah.
Monday was partying with his brother. His birthday. So and he was trying to reach these people to get his bag.
And he messaged CY about his bag. Yeah, it was Monday, so it was Tuesday.
Yes, then left to Ikorodu or something, and he slept off when he got to maybe Ikorodu. Now later he wake up and his phone was switched off. So that one of call.
If that fight between MOHBAD and Prime Boy allegedly at the Ikorodu after the show was a fight, then Prime Boy now messaged CY with the message that I read that Prime Boy displayed last time. That is not the response you would give to someone that just fought your husband, that injured your husband, or that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that, at least, I mean, if somebody fights my friend now, and then we are in the same apartment, and the guy is messaging me that
your husband and I chatted you, you cannot question me. You cannot say, may I come, so that you tear me. Prime Boy even said,
you will even be sarcastic and say, human nature, we want to hold it against him. Like, are you mad? Are you crazy? You
will lure him. Sarcastic on what? On husband's by your husband being
no, not husband. Remember, like at the time.
Yeah, no, you will not be happy now. Oh, yeah, and
the thing is this, even if it was just a misunderstanding, maybe they had like a quarrel, I would still not be okay with him, because like, what happened? You had a quarrel with my husband and he's gone today. Do you understand? Yeah. And you guys are saying that, no, it's just not.
You will tell me which bag, come and take it. Which bag are you taking? She will curse, women that we know, she would have cursed Prime Boy very well and abuse him and swear for him. She did to Baba now. She swore, we know her character, we know her antecedent, so we know that she would have responded in a very harsh way to Prime Boy. But she didn't. You can't come now, she was even being soft. So
she was even saying, don't come here for now, please, and even putting the prayer, is it the please or the prayer emoji? Yes.
What I wanted to interject earlier when Naimoli was talking was that anything Baba is saying, it is what he was told. And this is the thing, remember they have a script from that Monday. That script, the Monday is the only day they have to create all the scripts. So whoever, even if Blessing called or whatever comes out, whatever information that comes out from that house on the last moment, MOHBAD had the last breath, is what anybody will have been told. And the story
can I answer your question?
The story, hold on. The story they would tell people is what people would stick on, right? And don't forget that these are the master planners. These are the actor and the actresses that was in the house when Mohbad died. So at the end of the day, they tell us that Mohbad drink pure water. That's what we hold on to. If they tell us that Mohbad drink pito, that is what we will hold on to.
Okay. Now I want to ask you
It
a
is what
question.
they told Baba then. That is what Baba is holding on to.
Okay,
You understand?
Lagata, I want to ask you a question.
Because we don't
now.
expect him
That's
to
why I keep saying,
say anything directly.
See, that's why I
Okay,
keep
go ahead.
saying. That's why I keep saying that unless if what they said is the actual truth, the nurse, the whatever, unless if it's the actual truth. But if it's not, you cannot tell
It's
me.
not the actual truth now. It's misinformation, misleading people.
Okay,
just for them to be able to have
just hold on now. You see, yeah, let's say now, God forbid. Let me use myself now. God forbid, I have a son who is married, and my other child, my other son, also lived in that house, and I was called by my daughter that so thing happened, and my daughter told me, "Oh, Baba, this is what happened." I don't want to be of the belief that Blessing was not told what happened to Mohbad. If at all Blessing told her father that Ekasara go through the back door, according to BJ now, we didn't hear that from Baba though. But if at all, if Blessing told the father that go through the back door, go upstairs, you see whatever you see that, which means that Blessing must have told the father the actual truth. Now, if Baba now want to in order, in order,
right?
yeah, based on I'm just saying, okay, in order to protect Blessing, because he knows that okay, Wunmi will not tell him the truth. Now, if Blessing had told him the truth, in order to protect Blessing, not to expose her, maybe he just want to be quiet and play as if he knows nothing. And when he now asks what happened, and he was told that story that so thing, he fought in this is that, and Baba now went to the inquest and is now giving that same story, or he went to the police and start giving that same story that Wunmi and the others are giving. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to say. Even if he doesn't have evidence and he was just told. He was just told, Blessing told him, even if he doesn't have evidence, him playing along with what these people are saying, when in fact he knows that this was not what happened to his child. Do you think it's fair on MOHBAD? Do you think it's fair?
Elistic, when you say play along, yeah, like you have equally said now, a blogger said it, yeah, we didn't hear it from Baba, our full story. And when information is being carried out, it will not be as the same as the first class information, right? Minus and plus and everything will have been involved. You understand? So at the end of the day, if they said Blessing told Baba, Ekasara, is that how Blessing said it? Where is the evidence for that? As Blessing confirmed to us that that's exactly what she used to tell Baba that Ekasara, these people, when people say something, human beings are not perfect in nature, right? And we have seen so many inconsistency from this same blogger that said it. You understand? We have seen so many attack even from the blogger to the Baba, until when things now change around, and only God knows why.
But
so
this blogger is someone that Baba is really close to. Can Baba debunk that? That information is really implicating. Is really implicating.
All these things, you see, when we base our things on assumptions, sometimes, we can just say because Baba came out to say that he did not send any blogger any message, that everybody just come out to fight for justice for Mohbad. He has came out to say that several times, whether he meant it or whatnot, but at least he came out from the horse's mouth, which is Baba. He said, I did not send anybody, I have no blogger. It's everybody that just trying to walk their ways around the man. They say, probably to be noticed or for any other gain, personal gain or whatever they're doing it. You understand? Baba still came out to say that when Mohbad was alive, his name was Aloba, and even when he's no more, he's still Aloba. So, which means that he did not send anybody to blog or to do whatever for him. You understand? So whatever anybody come out to say, even the same time when I was closer to Baba, you will see that people really need information. They will come to you, Alagata, what is happening? Our Baba is okay. Please tell Baba this, tell Baba that. You know, if our conversation with Baba, you will see videos, cut, even to the legal team. By most of them, certain videos, certain evidences or what they can work on, they can pick up a questions from, was what we were doing. We're not just there telling Baba to go and be confirming if somebody paid money to him, or telling Baba to go and be doing this and that, you know. And unfortunately, it is what it is now. So the man, what he was told, yeah, no, but only if Blessing can come out and say, I called my dad. I told my dad this, that. Then we will have a better understanding. But that a blogger that probably just want to put something on a page to get more likes for his for his or her monetized page to be booming, you know, you can't really have 100% believe in all those things. Personally, you know, like I got close to some at some point, and when I see that it's really they're just trying to make money, regardless. They'll come on live, they will collect stars, they will collect this, they will collect that, and to continue to protect their page. So they will say things, you understand? So if Blessing comes out to say, Baba, this is what I told my dad. That is why I'm so disappointed in Blessing. That your brother that paid for your wedding, that was there for you even before he was out there. The little he had, he used it to pay, to help you out, to sort your family out. And he even set up your husband. He bought you sewing machines, everything. That's what you wanted to do. The same thing he did to Adura. My brother, what do you want to do? I want you to do something. I don't like the way the report I'm getting in Korodu, that you are walking around with bad boys, you are fighting up and down, you are going to steal, you are going to do shoplifting and all of that. And he helped you. He picked you up from Korodu, from the trenches. He took you to Lekki and asked you, what do you want to do? What do you want to do for your life? You know, you are a celebrity brother. You know, he brought you out. He bought you everything you needed. But still, you failed him. Because they are the one that was in that house on that day. There's no way. I had a banging noise and I ran upstairs. What happened after that? What happened after that, Adura? Because you was there. You know, DJ Bami, all of them, you can see them. If you read body language, see how they are reacting, even when they come on live, try to come and summon courage. It all shows that they have been paid. They have reached an agreement on certain things so that they will, you know, come out at once to practice how they will face the crowd. Because at some point, they have to face the crowd. You know, DJ Bami, your CTC is there. We heard what you said at Corona Inquest. You understand? Compared to your reaction when you come on a live show, you know, but nobody is coming out to tell us, apart from the scripts that they've asked them to all memorize. And that is what is happening. So if I was not there, you were not there, Baba was not there, is the story that they will come and tell us, Indomio, he drank pure water, this, because Baba will not come out and say exactly what he was told by these people. And that is what to make it look like their story are the same. Don't forget, that is their main objective, to make sure that...
Okay, Lagata, sorry. Baba keeping Blessing out of the picture, was it right?
Of course not.
Now, this is not an attack on Baba. We're just talking logically.
Of course not. Of course not. And as he come out to say that he's protecting Blessing out of it. Maybe I've missed that. Did he say that?
He didn't say he was protecting her. He just omitted that information.
Okay.
He just said, he didn't even give a reason why he didn't mention Blessing. He just, said, oh yeah, Blessing called him and told him. But from the beginning, he just omitted that and just said it was MOHBAD's mom. I believe if if you had mentioned that, at least it would have helped, because I don't think Blessing want to go with that script, because we don't even have our own testimony. I'm not sure that Blessing would want to go with
Ble-
that same script. I
blessing,
think, yeah,
blessing that
if you had brought her into the picture, I believe she should also go
I
to
would,
the inquest and say
I
her
would,
story. So leaving her out is
how old
just
is
sneaky.
how old is Blessing? I think Blessing is married. She has her own life and everything. And if anything, I think everybody individual should have been responsible for themselves, except she's a kid or she's a minor that cannot, like for her to not even coming out to say anything to the public about the death of his brother. And that says it all now, my sister, That
Yeah,
says
but the
it all.
thing is that she was enabled for her to be to leaving her out of the picture in the beginning. It's what enabled her to be silent. Because if at all she was mentioned, there's no way she would be silent. Even if she doesn't come out to the public to speak, she should have, at least would have
Adura,
somehow heard from her at the
Adura name
inquest.
was not.
We'll be able to read her own CTC as well and see
Bàbá
where,
ṣe mọ̀ pé ilé ọkọ ni Blessing wà.
Ilé-ọkọ my
You get
foot. What
she's
does
in ilé ọkọ.
Ilé-ọkọ get to do?
That was what Baba said. He was asked why Blessing is not coming out to say something about his brother's demise. Baba said ṣe mọ̀ wípé ilé ọkọ ló wà. So the ilé ọkọ, anybody that is in ilé ọkọ now supposed not to come out and say
So
something.
Ilé-ọkọ did not stop her from throwing wherever she throw into Mo's grave.
I tell
It's just
you,
sick. All of this is just so sickening. To be honest, it's
Baba
just sickening.
himself is stupid. God forgive me. Your own child.
The prince.
I beg.
Don't say that, please.
Lagata,
No,
see, I know that here.
Slip of tongue.
Lagata,
I'm sorry for that statement, but Baba himself is not making things easy for
The
people.
princess.
You can't, I can't say that,
Okay,
please.
God bless you. Very fast, Ejo.
Ejo, please.
Èmi lè fẹ́ bí ìyá ẹ jẹ́.
Look, let me
see,
tell you
Lagata,
something.
let me say something. Let me just say one thing.
Sometimes.
Listen, that's too rude of you. You are
Sometimes.
not in position to correct me that that's too rude of me. Okay? If Baba making things easy for the public, you're asking me it's too rude of me. Mind what you say. If you
It's
don't want me to
okay, the
reply you,
princess.
please.
The princess. Ẹ má para yí
Sister
bàtà.
Joe.
It's okay. Ẹ má para yá bàtà. It's
Ejo.
okay.
Lórí ẹ̀ bá ti fẹ́ burú nínú
Tẹ́tí
yín
gbọ́,
kó
it's
kọ́mẹ̀ntì
okay.
yẹn.
Kúrò lórí ẹ̀.
The princess.
Ẹ má bínú. Èmi mo kọ́mẹ̀ntì, ẹ má bínú.
Your sister.
Ẹ má bínú, ẹ dá sí mi lára. Ẹ má bínú.
I believe that sometimes
Ìsàrántí ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
it's the choice of words you've been used, But
Lagata, see, can I just say
Please,
something?
sir.
See,
Ejo, please,
my
1 second, sir. Ejo, má bínú. Hello, sir. Ejo, kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ think that tó lè ṣe fún bàbá yìí náà tí gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yìí ń ṣe mo kàn jókòó sí mo kàn ronú nǹkan táwọn èèyàn lè ṣe àwọn public lè ṣe àti gbogbo owó tó ti ná àti gbogbo rat tó ṣe àti gbogbo èbú tó ń bú àwọn èèyàn yìí kí lẹ́yìn mọ̀ tó lè ṣe ta lè sowọ́pọ̀ tó lè ṣe tí ọmọ yìí máa ní justice tí bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ máa kábàámọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí kí ni the next solution kí ni next step.
Unfortunately, to me, I don't even think we can do anything, because I can clearly see it seems as if the family are playing along with the police. That's just what I've seen so far. Because everything that is being brought to the police, it seems the police and the family they are looking towards a solution. Like they are they're just working towards that narrative that has been put there. That's what they've concluded on it. So there's nothing, in my opinion, because from this Yomi's case, like all of what Yomi has been doing, I just draw my conclusion that it seems as if the police and this family have concluded, they have decided, like it's a case closed. This is what they're going to bring out. Unless if at the end of the day, a miracle happens through that toxicology and autopsy, then maybe that will change hands. That is like an evidence that cannot be shoved, cannot be pushed to the side. Do you understand? If not, because I don't even see anything that can be done, to be honest, because listen, Wunmi had a warrant of arrest. Up until date, she hasn't gone to the police station and nothing is being done. So at the end of the day, I just feel like at some point, the family has worked with the police to conceal whatever that happened to this guy. That's just what I want to see. And the thing again, and one thing I also want to say again is this. I want us, we now, the public, I want us to search in our conscience. I believe we all have this conscience. If this guy, excuse me, yeah, it's finished. Later, if this guy ended up not getting this justice, I want us to search our hearts. Now, this is inclusive.
Excuse me, sir. A minute.
You will get justice.
Do you think that Mohbad died on Sunday/Monday? I'm telling all of you that before 5 days, you will know the truth. Mohbad died on Sunday/Monday. Ìkọ́lé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí Mohbad láti òru Sunday yẹn mọ́júmọ́ Monday. That's number one. Number two, that if they don't, the public don't write competition. Sorry, don't let me do the mistake. Sorry. The public must write petition for the Baba Mohbad. Sorry, public. Only competition for Baba Mohbad.
Speaking about it, it's okay.
Sorry, Dare. You don't be me. Sorry.
He's trying, but that's because of people that used to cut. They don't go and cut and use this. He's trying.
Please.
Mommy,
Nobody about mistake.
Of
course,
that's mistake. Sorry, that's mistake. Nobody about mistake. Do you think what I'm saying? So,
love you like that.
Tí wọ́n compensation fún Baba Mohbad, á jẹ́ pé àmọ̀kọ́ tá à ń ṣe. That's my own suggestion. Tí public tí wọ́n bá lè compensation fún Baba Mohbad, á jẹ́ pé àmọ̀kọ́ tá à ń ṣe. Because Baba yìí ti take wa full. Ó ti take wa full.
Sister, have you forgotten that?
Ìpè àmọ̀kọ́ tá à ń ṣe. Ẹ má bínú sà, ẹ jọ sà. Ó ti take wa full. But mo ń fún yín ní assurance nísìnyí pé before 5 days, mọ́mí Angela ẹ mọ̀ pé mo wá béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín láàárọ̀ yìí àbí mo wá béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín láàárọ̀ yìí ṣe bá rántí mo ń jẹ́ kó yẹ yín pé before mo fún yín ní insurance pé before 5 days to 10 days everything will leak out everything gbogbo nǹkan tó wà níbẹ̀ every damn thing will leak out and Baba Mohbad and Wunmi there will be arrest. And Baba Mohbad and Wunmi,
I trust you.
Every Wunmi sílẹ̀.
I trust you.
Come on, Sakakiri. I promise all the house. I promise all the hosts, and I promise all the people that you are doing true. Baba Mohbad and Wunmi, there will be arrest before 5 days to 10 days. Because Mohbad ó kú ikú gbóná and Mohbad ó kú ní òru Sunday mọ́júmọ́ Monday around 11 to 10 o'clock Mohbad died. Ẹ ti gbàgbọ́ tí mo sọ. So ẹ máa continue èmi ń gbá research and for some reason.
ẹ̀yin kan ní ọkọ̀ ṣá ẹ̀yin kan lọ́kọ̀ ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ kú ẹ̀dẹ̀ tẹ́ òkú ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń wò ẹ wá ń kọ sí lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ.
ẹ máa gbọ́ àìsàn mo sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ mi ẹ ló mà mo ní pé Wùnmí ló ní fíìmù DJ Bami òun ló direct ẹ̀ àdúrà ló ṣe continuity ló pretend fún us Damola ni make up ló dress everything out Baba Mohbad is a marketer and ìyá Mohbad is a marketer àwọn ló ń tà fún wa báyìí wọ́n ta òun di 12. Kí lẹ sọ.
Kí la máa pe Mbama Darosha.
Àwọn tó ń bẹ̀ bá mọ̀ kú lòun but àwọn tó níṣẹ́ gangan I'm telling you the truth and wọ́n kọ́ tí mò ń gbá research lé lórí ẹjọ́ bá mi lẹ́yìn náà ní tọ̀rọ̀ mi tán sílẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń gbá research lé lórí Wùnmí òun ló ya fíìmù that's òun ló gún Mohbad DJ Bami òun ló bẹ̀ sí direct everything bọ́yẹ máa ṣe àdúrà pretender fún nurse láti ṣe make up ní pé
ẹjọ bá wa táàpù náà ẹ sẹ́ni ike ewédú sí prophetess wa náà ẹ sẹ́ni ike ewédú sí prophetess wa.
àdúrà ni continuity mean that ẹni tó bá ń ṣe nǹkan á máa repeat ẹ̀ láì gbàgbé wọ́n repeat Mohbad like àdúrà òun ló pè ní continuity and Damola is a make up ó pàdé wọn lójú ọ̀nà òun ni make up láti ṣe gbogbo everything yẹn and nurse tó wà òun ni crew.
Tani cameraman? Ṣé lagata ni camera down?
Tani cameraman?
Lagata ni
cameraman.
Tani cameraman?
ṣe ti rí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn lára àwọn kúrò ní nọ́ọ̀sì àwọn tó wá ṣiṣẹ́ òun ni nọ́ọ̀sì àwọn kúrò àwọn tó wá ṣiṣẹ́ tó ti yé yín.
Táwa ni chief executive director.
Abọ́sẹ̀dé
Tani chief executive director.
ni.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ mo ń bọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ fún yín ẹni sùúrù mo ń bọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ fún yín so lára àwọn tó máa pè wá pé kí wọ́n yaṣẹ́ tí owó ní tó wọn tó máa bínú lọ òun nìyá Mohbad ìwà tó dé owó ló bá wá ó rí pé kú ti wà á lẹ̀ ó bínú lọ padà ṣe ti understand lára àwọn tó máa kọ́kọ́ wá.
Àwọn tó máa market ẹ̀ sísá Oyèdè àwọn tó máa market ẹ̀ làwọn tí fídíò yìí wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ o.
Sísá Oyèdè ẹ dúró náà ẹ mọ mi náà ẹ dúró náà ẹ ní sùúrù gbogbo ètè kálẹ̀ yìí sì ṣe lẹ́fídẹ́ǹsì ẹ̀.
mo ẹni sùúrù náà jẹ́ kí n láǹdì náà.
Ẹ má ti láǹdì ẹ̀kọ́ tó fi gbé.
ẹni pé ṣe mo ní evidence ẹni pé ṣe mo ní evidence ẹni pé mo ń kọ́ wa jẹ́
Lagata ẹ mọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ Sister Bisola ẹni sùúrù Lagata ẹ mọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n ní proof ẹ̀ mo mọ bó ṣe ń lọ lábẹ́lẹ̀ tí ó yẹ yín. Now she came in the morning wọ́n ní ṣe mo mọ oríkì Mohbad mo ní mi ò mọ oríkì ẹ̀ she went back again ó tún padà wá again so definitely it's going on everybody ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan dẹ̀ sọjú mọ́ Bisola ikú apá.
Ikú òjijì.
so ẹni pé ṣé mo ní evidence pé àwọn lọ́ọ́ yaṣẹ́ àwọn tó wà nulẹ̀ tó wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad nulẹ̀ gbàtàdúrà gbàtí nọ́ọ̀sì padà wá nọ́ọ̀sì kò treat Mohbad ó treat àdúrà as continuity ikọ́ láti pàtì táwa repeat again òun ló pè continuity ẹ̀ tó bá mọ artist Mr. Yomi wọ̀n kan tí mo sọ òun ló pè continuity ikọ́ tí mo ti ṣe kù táwa tún wá tún ṣe again òun ni continuity bí ó yá ikọ́ tó ti sọ láàárọ̀ yìí ó yá tún sọ again continuity nìyẹn and mo fẹ́ kẹ́ anybody mọ̀ yìí pé Mohbad ikú gbóná ló kú bàbá Mohbad òun wà ní mákẹ́tà tó fi wá gbowó tó gbéṣẹ́ fún ẹ̀kọ́ mákẹ́tà mi máa gbé fíìmù fún wọ́n máa tà á wọn ò ní kówó lẹ̀ fẹ́ni tó ní fíìmù bàbá Mohbad mákẹ́tà and mo jẹ́ kí anybody kó máa understand lẹ́ni pé bí lọ́wọ́ bá lọ lógún ọdún ní ọjọ́ kan lòyìn tó ń bọ̀ mo jẹ́ kí anybody máa mọ̀ lẹ́ni pé ipa tá a pa gúnugún ni a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kí ni a gbọ́dọ̀ pa kàràmàgò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ẹtẹ so àwọn mi ò bàbá Mohbad o wọ́n ṣe lọ́tọ̀.
Kudus for you.
Wait, I heard one thing. You say Akalamagbo. Abeg, you dey meet this girl for meeting too? You say what? You dey meet one for meeting too. She dey use Akalamagbo. You sef you just use Akalamagbo now. No, èmi jẹ́ pé wọ́n pé ìpàtàpà gúnugún ni àkípa Akalamagbo bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi ò mọ ìbú ẹ̀. I don't know the English of it.
Ó ní bá ṣe máa ń sọ.
So ìpàdé pọ́ ọmọ awo ni àgbọ̀dọ̀ ìpàdé pọ́ ọmọ ọgbẹ̀rì ni àgbọ̀dọ̀ pọ́ ọmọ awo bẹ́ẹ̀ Mohbad ọmọ awo ni wọ́n lè ti pa so ẹni tó bá lè pọ́ ọmọ awo ojú ẹ̀ máa rí kan tí ò yẹ kó rí so obìnrin ò kí ń ro wòrò Wùmí ti lọ wo orò so ẹ kí o gbà máa gbàdúrà lágbọ́ Ọlọ́run very soon àṣírí wọn máa tú.
Sister Bisola kẹ́ tó lọ ẹni tó bá ṣe pa ọ̀gbẹ̀rì àgbọ̀dọ̀ pọ́ ọmọ awo bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí ṣé kò tẹ mí nìyẹn.
mi ìgbòho ìdàjẹ́ má bínú.
ṣé wàá rí Àkàlàmàgbò tẹ́ sọ yẹn èèyàn kan ló máa ń lò Wùmí ló máa ń lò pé Àkàlàmàgbò Wùmí ló máa ń sọ lẹ́yìn bó lè ṣe béèrè pé ṣẹ́yìn méjì máa ń pàdé mítìnì torí bẹ́ẹ̀ yín sọ̀rọ̀ yín sí.
mi tẹ ní Wùmí mi tẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ rí mi bá sọ̀rọ̀ rí jẹ́ tó fún mi gan mi tẹ̀ dáhùn.
jẹ́jẹ́ Àkàlàmàgbò ni.
ẹ play.
gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ní lọ́wọ́ ọmọ mi MOHUN JOLA ó ga o. ẹ máa ń rẹ sí fún wa ni. Sister Bisola. ṣé máa ń fò lóru ni.
èmi ò fò lóru.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ̀kọ́ fàájà lọ.
ojúmọmọ làwọn.